Diplomatic language has a powerful impact on international relations, especially when it comes to conflicts like the one between Russia and Ukraine. In recent years, remarks made by Western diplomats, particularly from the US, have complicated efforts to reach peaceful solutions. One notable example is the regime change comment. Back in 2014, a leaked remark by US diplomat Victoria Nuland, criticizing the European Union's role in the Ukraine crisis, revealed the US's frustrations. While this wasn't directly about Russia, it highlighted interventionist attitudes that damaged diplomatic relations and made Russia more reluctant to negotiate. In 2022, President Joe Biden called Russian President Vladimir Putin a butcher and suggested that he should not remain in power. This statement escalated tensions, as it signaled a push for regime change, which can be seen as threatening. Such rhetoric can harden Russia's stance, reducing the chances of productive peace talks. Western countries have also been vocal about sanctions and military aid to Ukraine. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, for instance, emphasized the need for ongoing support. However, while these actions aim to pressure Russia, they can be perceived as acts of aggression, further complicating diplomatic efforts. Public criticism of peace proposals from neutral parties has also played a role. When Western officials openly criticize these initiatives, it undermines their credibility, making it harder for both sides to come to the negotiation table. Another challenge comes from rigid statements, like when Western leaders declare red lines and insist on non-negotiable stances. For instance, the insistence that Ukraine must retain control over Crimea leaves little room for compromise, which is essential for successful diplomacy. Lastly, U.S. Secretary of State Blinken's recent remark that Ukraine's NATO membership is irreversible creates yet another obstacle. It signals to Russia that the West is not open to negotiation on key security issues, which makes diplomacy even more challenging. In summary, while Western diplomats aim to support Ukraine, their public statements can sometimes make peace efforts harder. This shows just how crucial careful and responsible diplomatic language is in resolving international conflicts.